In this video, we will show you how to replace your front inner fender liner on this Ford F-150. This will be located behind your front wheel. Let's get into it. Okay friend, let's prepare to remove our passenger side front wheel. To remove the wheel, we're going to start with the center cover. Typically, you're going to find that it has a small slot for removal. I'm using a small prying device. We'll just go ahead and remove that. A quick inspection, set it aside. To continue removing the wheel, remove all 6 of your 21mm lug nuts and we can get the wheel off of here. With the wheel out of place, we're looking right up along the top of the shock tower. In this area, you're going to find that you have 2 tabs protruding through. This is where your ABS wheel speed sensor electrical connector is located. I like to reach behind this area and press it out of place. Typically, you don't have to go in the engine compartment to do this. It's a tight fit, that's okay. Let's just give that a quick inspection, make sure it is still reusable. If it did happen to break, that's okay. You can use a wire tie during the installation. Now, as we look in this area, we're going to have to dislodge the rear portion of our fender flare. For this, we're going to remove this push clip here, and then there'll be another one down along the bottom. To remove these, you can use anything as a small prying device. I'm using a trim tool. Just be careful not to damage your paint. Inspect your hardware as you continue on, replace as necessary. After that, we're down along the bottom. This is where we're going to find another plastic push clip. Go ahead and remove that as well. We can use the same tool. Go ahead and take hold of that. You should be able to give it a wiggle. Now we're going to look along this area. Now this exposes 2 5.5mm mounting screws. We'll start down here. Let's continue upward. We're going to find that we have several more 5.5mm bolts making our way around. We're continuing down. We're going to remove this plastic bracket. There's a 10mm bolt here, and there's 2 on the opposite end. This one's just up behind this area. Obviously, you want to hold onto the bracket as you continue on with the last bolt. You can remove that. Now, behind where that bracket was, we can see the far corner of the fender liner. There's a push clip in here. This one's fairly difficult to gain access to. Up in the top center, we have one more push clip. This is the last thing holding this in place. After that, we're going to start dislodging this and pulling it out and away. This one's about to break. I'm just going to cut it and we'll punch the rest through. There we are. To dislodge this, we're going to take hold of the fender liner. We'll be wiggling it side to side. At the same time, I want to start by pushing it inboard. We're trying to bring it away from the channel behind the fender. There it is, friend. On the original fender liner, we need to pay attention to each one of the mounting pieces. This is where our mounting screws are going to go into, and we need to transfer them over. For this, we can use a basic tool such as a pocket screwdriver, make your way under, gently pry, and separate it. A quick inspection, move along to all others. These will get transferred over to the exact same spots on the brand new fender liner. You don't need to worry about mixing them up, you just want to make sure you have them in the same placement. Okay, friend, let's prepare our brand new fender liner for installation. We're going to start on the bottom forward corner first. When installing these, you want to make sure you have them in the proper orientation. You're making sure that you can gain access through the bottom inside the wheel well, the bolts will come up and through, and then the threads will be up along the top. Just go ahead and line it up, press it on there. We'll continue on to the next and all the way down the line. After installing all of your clips, we'll make our way over towards the vehicle and start cleaning the mounting area. We'll start installing our inside fender liner now. We're going to have to bring this in. Once you have it slid in, the forward or the outboard side is going to have to go in and underneath the fender, and there's going to be the mounting points for each of our mounting bolts. We'll have to make sure everything's properly aligned. Just gently flex it as necessary. Be extremely careful for any pinch points as you continue on. After you've made your way around and saw that each one of your mounting bolt ports is properly aligned, we're just going to go up in the center and we'll pin this up. With that said, I'm only pushing this in loosely. We still may need to shift this around. Let's get our push clip in the forward corner. Let's get this bracket in place. The bracket's going to go up and over this ridge. We'll start in our mounting bolt. Now on the far side, 2 more 10mm mounting bolts. We can make our alignments as necessary here. Now in the interest of leaving this loose so we can move it around, we're continuing on with our next mounting bolts up and along the inside wheel well area. We'll come back to tighten these later. Now we've got this one started in, let's make sure we do the same to all the rest. All right, I've got both of those started in. Let's snug them up. Let's get our push clips in place next. After that, we've got this one here. Now we can continue on with the rest of our mounting bolts. Just make sure that's pressed in all the way. Now we're all the way along the front. We have 3 10mm mounting bolts. And of course, we're going to secure our ABS wire mounting bracket. That's just going to press right into these ports here. Line it up, press it in. Like I said, if your clip is broken, you can replace it with a wire tie. Just make sure it's properly secured. All right, let's prepare to install our passenger side front wheel. We'll get this in place. Start on all 6 of your 21mm lug nuts. Once they're all bottomed out, we'll get the wheel safely back on the ground. Now, once you have the wheel back on the ground, we're going to continue on torquing each one of our lug nuts to 150 foot-pounds in a crisscross manner. Torqued. If you have a center cover, install that now. Now, when installing your center cover, we want to pay attention to the slot on the center cover itself in comparison to the slot on the wheel. Typically, the slot on the wheel is going to be closest to where your valve stem is located. So let's just go ahead and align each one of these areas, and we'll tap this into place.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.